everybody, I'm Blanche and welcome back to Feast in the Middle East. Now, because so many of you requested that I do more recipes from the 10th century Arab cookbook, I decided to do another one today. But this time we are going to create a fish dish. Now, this fish recipe is probably the best I have ever tried. I am not exaggerating, and best of all, it takes only about 20 minutes or less to make.
Today we're cooking another healthy Middle Eastern dish that's over 1,000 years old. These are crispy spiced fish fillets with a cumin-vinegar sauce.
This recipe comes from the heart of the Abbasid Caliphate. It's at a time when Baghdad was at the center of science, philosophy, and culinary brilliance. And in an age where they didn't have refrigeration, they used vinegar and spices to preserve the flavor as well as the food itself. So what makes this dish so special even today? Well, the ingredients are easy to find. It is in line with the Mediterranean diet. These fish fillets are low in fat, high in protein, and rich in omega-3s. The sauce combines vinegar, cumin, and a touch of garlic and honey, which together are known to reduce inflammation, support digestion, as well as support heart health. This technique of finishing the dish with a hot spice sauce is genius. It enhances the flavor without overwhelming the fish, and it was a signature move in medieval Arab kitchens. Back in the 10th century, cooks did not rely on butter or cream. They used acids like lemon juice and vinegar, and then built upon that with spices, as well as olive oil to create balance in a dish. So this dish hits all of those notes. It's tangy, it's savory, it's a little bit earthy and mysterious. And with that, let's get started on making this fish.
To make a crispy coating for the fish, all you need is a 1/4 cup of semolina and a 1/4 cup of flour. Season it with 1/4 teaspoon turmeric, a teaspoon of cumin, and a teaspoon of coriander. Add some pepper and salt to taste and combine. Then you want to dredge about 1 pound of white fish fillets in the coating. I use whatever is fresh and on sale, and I particularly love Dover sole, but you can use rockfish or even cod. Heat a skillet with a couple of tablespoons of olive oil and then pan fry the fish on both sides until golden brown. Don't crowd the pan and instead fry in batches to ensure a nice crispy exterior. If you crowd the pan, the fish will be soft and pretty much steamed. Now, after you do this, set the fish aside because now you're going to make that tangy and mildly sweet vinegar sauce to go on top. To make the sauce in a bowl, add 4 tablespoons of white wine vinegar or apple cider vinegar, followed by a teaspoon of cumin, then a teaspoon of ground coriander. Then add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Mince a couple of cloves of garlic and add it to the vinegar mixture. This next ingredient is the game changer, 2 tablespoons of honey to balance out the vinegar and bring out the flavor of the spices. Whisk the ingredients together until well incorporated. Now add the mixture to the saucepan and bring to a boil. Then you want to reduce it to a simmer and then simmer for about a minute, 2 minutes max. This is going to mellow out the flavor of the garlic and bring out the sweetness of the honey. Look at that beautiful golden glaze. For additional garnish, chop up some fresh cilantro, and if you don't like cilantro, you can use parsley instead. To assemble this dish, all you have to do is sprinkle the vinegar honey sauce on top of the fish and then sprinkle with the fresh cilantro and additional pomegranate seeds to bring out the sweetness of the sauce. You want to serve this fish immediately. Serve with a fattoush salad, your grain of choice, and all of a sudden, your weekday meal feels like a feast from a 10th century table.
That vinegar cumin honey sauce is life-changing. It hits you with that warm, zesty punch, and it's ancient, but it feels so fresh and modern at the same time. This isn't just dinner, it's a window into the past. And best of all is it's not fancy. All you need is a pan, good quality protein, some herbs and spices, and a love of good food. If you want a side dish with this fish, I highly recommend you get my cookbook, Feast in the Middle East. It's limited edition. Just go to feastinthemiddleeast.com. And there is an excellent bulgur pilaf recipe with pistachios and a pomegranate molasses dressing. Or you could pair it with frika, which is a really high protein, high fiber wheat. And I pair that with squash and dates. It is absolutely delicious. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know in the comments below. Do you want more 10th century Arab recipes? I'll see you soon.
Thank you to my beloved Patreon family. I appreciate you so much and love sharing tips, recipes, and rants behind the scenes with you every chance I get.